Hello everybody and welcome back to Hush Hush. Hello everybody and welcome back to Hush Hush as, well, we're playing this game. I cannot... We're not going to get spoilers. But, I'm not going to get the save progress from what I did on the demo, I don't think. So we're going to redo the beginning scene. We'll see if there's any difficulty. Please choose the difficulty you would like to play. This will affect the start of the game. What you start with the game with. Note you will not be able to change this later. We're gonna go with easy because I'm very bad at a lot of games. So we're gonna do that. Turn the sound up for me. It shouldn't affect you guys. I'm gonna check audio levels for a second. There we go. That should be alright with the audio levels. Now I'm going to not affect audio levels again, right after I make this annoying noise. Sorry about that. Alright. Summer, when you receive a letter. Your hometown is still cold and wet, despite it being on the verge of summer, which is why perhaps it catches your eye. You have won a free vacation, the novelty envelope says, which is ocean blue and covered with pictures of sand, sun, and pretty people on a beach. On any other day, you would have thrown the letter away, but likely after making a joke about IRL spam mail. But the dreary weather is weighing on you, and for a moment the fantasy of a getaway vacation somewhere warm calls to you. You can almost hear water rising around you, tranquil and blue, as the waves beckon you to cast aside your clothes and run laughing into the surf. So you decide to open it. After all, what's the harm in opening an envelope? You're surprised to see that not only is your full name on the letter, but the paperwork looks legit. There's a voucher for a plane ticket, instructions on where to find a key to your house rental. This all sounds very good. Like the tranquil music. After reading over the letter 6 or 7 times, you can't help but conclude it's genuine. You've won a vacation. To a resort town on the west coast called Sabrosa. The letter describes Sabrosa as the perfect summer vacation spot. There are shops, world-class wineries, bakeries, and cafes, and gorgeous beaches that stretch for miles. Inside, you find more photos of beautiful men and women playing in the sand, sharing a romantic glass of wine, kissing in the moonlight. With the sound of surf in the back of your mind, you arrange your vacation time and immediately start to look forward to the summer. The days pass slowly. July can't come fast enough. On the night before your flight, with everything packed and ready to go, you set several alarms to make sure you wake up on time. There's no way you're missing this. At first you have no idea how you're even going to sleep, your excitement only growing as you settle in for the night. But sleep comes quickly, and with it, the dream. You become aware of the sound of water. Everything is dark. You feel weightless, flowing freely in space with no real sense of up or down. You feel the urge to breathe. The water is neither hot or cold. After a few moments, a great current begins to push you. You open your eyes and see a great light ahead where the water is leading you. You break the surface of water and see ruins? Strange, ancient structures bathed in sunlight. You are aware you are dreaming, but it feels so vivid and real that you can't help but strangely feel vulnerable. A voice calls out. You wade towards the ruins under your feet. The rocks are smooth, as though set by hand. When you reach the shore, you hear the voice again. You climb up a stony slope and find an open area, almost like a Roman amphitheater. That's when you see them. 2 beautiful women, one dazing and bright, the other dark and mysterious. Both of them have wings and a flower, set at the hair like a tiara. The one in dazing light reaches her hand to you and smiles.
Welcome, chosen one. We are so very happy to meet you at last. I am Copernicus, the goddess of light.
I'm Thelema, goddess of shadows.
We have brought you here because we have a matter of grave urgency we need your help with.
You received and accepted an invitation to Sabrosa. exactly where we need you.
For you see, without your help, there are 5 girls that are doomed to perish.
I gotta say, I'm liking where this is going.
Yes! I knew you were the one for this quest!
I gotta say, I like the way they're looking at us. I think maybe you were right, Copernicus.
Here is the task. Each of the 5 girls you must save are living in Sabrosa. And each of them are concealing secrets that will prove fatal if not brought to light.
They could be hiding them from their families, their friends, or even themselves. Secrets are funny like that.
Yes, they are. That's the problem with secrets. Too secretive. If only we could all get along with our secrets. Sorry, that's ridiculous.
You must find each of these 5 destined girls. You must gain their trust and friendship, and maybe even their hearts, so that they will open to you.
They certainly will open. Sorry about that one. Cupernicus opens her hand, revealing the bud of a rose, which blooms and opens in her hand.
Only once you know their secrets can you hope to save them.
If they don't trust you, they won't tell you. Do whatever you can to gain their trust, admiration, affection, lust, whatever works.
How will I know which 5 girls are destined?
At first, you may not recognize them, but your feelings will guide you.
You'll gain a sense of how they're feeling and how much they like you. Don't sweat it. Finding them's the easy part.
And while you are working to rescue them, you may be presented with situations that require difficult choices. I implore you to follow your heart and stay in the path of the light at nearly any cost.
But of course, not the cost of their lives. If you have to lie, cheat, steal, or inflict a little violence, that's just the way it is.
But your quest can be done with the hero's way.
Sure, but if you get stuck between a rock and a hard place, well, who's judging you?
We're judging them.
Yes, but only to prove something to each other. Whatever their choices are, the lives of the 5 destined are your only concern.
But try to be heroic.
Or not.
Do you understand all we have said? Do you accept your quest? What do you say? Yay or nay?
Yay, I will do what I can.
Yes! Oh, you have made me so happy!
Okay, good. This wasn't a monumental waste of time.
Travel to Sabrosa, find the destined 5 girls, and discover the secrets which are imperiling their lives.
And spoiler warning, if you pull off...
Thelma turns to Cupernicus and hugs her in a tight embrace, which causes Cupernicus to blush and giggle shyly. Thelma faces Cupernicus and kisses her once softly. Then she turns to you and smiles.
Please don't let us down.
Thelema, I'm not sure if this was necessary. They seemed perfectly motivated.
Shh, you're cute when you're being all prophetic and quest-giving.
Thelema?
The 2 of them begin to kiss, and your vision suddenly goes hazy. You awaken suddenly, your alarms are all going off. You leave your house in a bit of chaotic mess and rush to the airport. It isn't until you're out on the plane that you finally have a moment to reflect upon the dream. Was it real? Are there really 5 girls in danger? One way or another, you're determined to find out. At the airport, you were given a rental car. Like everything else, it's already paid for. As you drive into town, you pass a sign that says, "Welcome to Sabrosa, the coastal bloom." It's extremely early when you arrive at where you're staying, a beautiful 2-story house in a quiet neighborhood. You drop your things and decide to start exploring in town, maybe hit the beach first. Before you begin your adventure though, would you like a tutorial on how to play Hush Hush? I don't.
Sounds like you know what you're doing.
Oh, I'm very experienced.
Back to the story then.
Jumping back into your car, you take a moment to look at your map. for the best way to the beach. Anyway, now that we're done with the prerequisite, I would like to say that I already know the basic ins and outs of the game. If you do, that's fine. If you want to know, you can either look it up, look at the tutorial, or look at my previous video. Speaking of which, if you did watch the entirety of my last previous video, you'll notice that we're starting from the beginning again, because it didn't save my demo save when I bought the whole new game. So, we're starting off fresh with the new game anyway. As you arrive at the beach, you see tons of people playing, sunning, and swimming. It's crowded, but everyone is laughing and having a great time. Just as you're stepping on sand, a pretty stranger with rainbow hair comes running up to you, chasing a frisbee.
Oh, it's just not fair! Curse you, adorable little flying disc! Turning against me, I shall have my revenge! Oh, hello there. I didn't notice you as I was flailing around, trying to snatch this little beauty from the skies. How unfortunate. We almost bumped into each other. That could have been awkward and interesting. Just my luck. First I miss a catch, and then I almost miss a catch. Well, don't just stand there looking scrumptious. Say something flirty.
I think your flailing was really nice. All things considered, was that frisbee fired out of a cannon?
Yes, in a sense. My sister has biceps to die for, and will be positively tickled to hear them described as cannons. Yoo-hoo! Eero! Come over here. This little beach bunny is saying nice things about your physique, and I want to live vicariously through you.
Gosh, Eli. You're so lazy today, even for you. I'm not sure you and I have the same idea of what go long means, but it means you need to run.
Darling, I'm garbage without a pair of heels, and I can guarantee that I have a much different meaning for the phrase go long.
Funny.
My favorite part of going to the beach. The part where Eli talks about penises. Speaking of polite conversation, who's this?
They call me Big Dick Rick.
Eero, my dear sister, this sweet little sour key has mistaken me for the beautiful maiden that I am, which means I have won the bet. The dress looks better on me. I win.
I have an idea about what happens if I do a second playthrough, which I probably will on the channel.
Are you serious? We've only been here 9 minutes.
The truth hurts, and your tears are like the sweet brine of a victory at sea. Pay up! I want to buy something utterly useless and inappropriate.
That's such a funny smiling face that they gave Eli. That's hilarious.
Stupid, sexy Eli.
That's a joke to that Homer meme. Stupid, sexy Flanders.
Wunderbar! All right, I'll be back shortly. The two of you should chat, though. You have so much in common now. Ta-ta!
Ugh. I'm never going to hear the end of this one. Eli already has to help me with my makeup and hair. Now it's going to be my wardrobe, too.
Well, I think you have a really nice wardrobe, like that bikini and that frisbee.
Well, thanks. Yeah, this frisbee is all me for sure. Picked it out myself. Thought it went well with my motorcycle. The name's Zero, by the way, and the magic space princess that ran off with my money is Eli. As you can tell, we've got a thing for rainbows. And don't even get us started on ponies. No, really. We get real awkward real fast. I'd say, judging from the lack of tan lines, you're probably from out of town.
I was hoping if you know a tour guide with ridiculous.
The shortest route to a girl's heart is through her ridiculously toned arms.
Yeah, I'm here for a month hoping to see the sights. If you happen to know a good local guide with rainbow hair and ridiculously toned arms.
Nicely done. I see that you're aware of the shortest route to a girl's heart is through her ridiculously toned arms.
I'm gonna try not to do that again. Sorry about that.
Well, you seem like a normal person with normal intentions. And given some of the locals I know, normal is a pretty endearing trait.
Ah, my normality has finally saved me for something. Well, my normality has saved me for something. Shockingly, it's actually rare that my normality helps me. Who would have thought?
Well, I'm gonna hang 10 for a bit. The tide is calling for me. No, seriously, look. Can you see? It's waving.
Haha.
Oh man, I'm so funny. Anyway, nice chatting. Maybe I'll see you around.
Maybe.
Hello! I'm back! Actually, I never left. I was spying on you guys from over there.
Maybe I'll just like I'm gonna spy on your sister. Never know what's gonna happen. I already have her saved on my schedule. Shit. I was hoping that I could open the schedule early. I forgot you can't.
I was hoping you'd make a nice impression on my lovely sister. You see, she is part orangutan and does not know how to socialize.
Ah, the baboon type. I'm familiar.
Her friends and I are always trying to help hook her up. Alas, orangutan. She's such a cutie, too. I wish I had inherited the same butt genes she has.
Ah,
But maybe I'm off the mark here. You've got this look about you. What is this look, even?
actually, I was sort of hoping to get both of your numbers.
Lol! What a delight! Well, you're getting my number for sure. So, let's work on Eros. The trick with Eero is that she's super off the market right now. She's been practically a nun for the last 9 months. Her last breakup was ugly!
Oh, that happens.
So the only way to spike that football is to take it to the end zone. And by end zone, I mean friend zone. Oh, I just made a little sports analogy. Eero would be so proud of me.
Ah, I just noticed how funny the wing animation is for those birds.
But yes, you should be thinking less tight pants and more pajama bottoms. Be a friendly friend. Get to know her while avoiding anything sexual. This honestly sounds like kind of a nightmare, but you can do it. So unless you've got mad game and you can prove me wrong, I would suggest trying to keep your eyes off her redonkulously supple cleavage for a few outings, and she's likely to relax her guard.
Ah. It would have been better if you said relax her defense, but oh well. Whatever. You know what they say, you can't win them all. I'm turning down the audio, so if you notice it, yay you.
Think you can handle that?
Oh yeah. Hearing a distant scream, you look over just in time to see Iroh flailing wildly on a surfboard, just barely ahead of an enormous wave. And for all you people who are into that sort of thing, feet. I, for one, need to keep my eyes up a little higher. Wrong button.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
She regains her footing for a moment before the wave crashes down on her, sending her careening into the water. Eek. She emerges from the surf, holding her side and laughing hysterically. You notice immediately that her bikini top is missing, and you notice several times more.
Damn! I got stuffed in the barrel hard back there. Hey, what's wrong? You two look like you've seen a ghost.
Of a sort, my dear. More like the icy pail of flesh that hasn't seen the sun in years.
That's actually really good.
Oh! Whoops! Well, I guess the girls could use a little more tanning. People are generally a bit uptight when you surf naked, though.
I'm suddenly imagining a shark somewhere and finally getting the chest support she always needed.
That shark's got the confidence now to march into that office and get the raise she deserves.
Eli was looking very inquisitively at what I just said.
You guys are weird.
Oh, okay, that's what it is.
Let's hit the road, Eli. That bikini is lost at sea. And I've flashed enough strangers today.
Ah.
Parting is such sweet sorrow. At least if we get pulled over, the chances of escaping a ticket are hella good right now.
True.
It was nice chatting with you. Maybe I'll see you around.
this isn't over.
We'll go to the cafe first because that doesn't speed up time.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House.
Because it's purple. Purple does not speed up time. We're gonna finish this night and then I'm gonna call it a day for recording. Mainly just because I already did this, so once we get to where it's new stuff for me, the episodes will be a lot longer. But I'm kind of just going through the motions right now.
I never forget that face, and I don't think we've met. So you must be visiting or new to town. Welcome. My name is Lopez. My brother Dimitri and I run the Queen Bean. We like to tell people that we're the best coffee place in town because it's true. We hope you'll make us your daily stop for your coffee. Buzz. Get it? Like a bee?
Just for the record, that's funny. But I did play all of the well, I played Crush Crush like to its entirety several times over because the Crush Crush got, not only do they have several endings, I believe in the beginning they had a different ending. They had an ending where the ending was just, it ends, yay you. But yeah. So a lot of decisions I make will be based off of Crush Crush.
So, can I get you anything?
Like to meet certain characters. I'll have one large coffee, please.
Here you are. Have a wonderful day.
Gain motivation. Bakery or mall? Like when I was here, I was deciding what it was, and I knew that bakery was going to be as far as the demo, and I guess also the decision I'm making now. Well, the decision I'm making now is a bit more heavy-handed, but the bakery is obviously going to include Bonnie Bell, whereas the mall is Cassie. So I guess we're going to start with Cassie now, as last time I started with Bonnie Bell. Although if you go to the cafe, the real dating interest is Ellie, where Bonnabelle is quote-unquote B-side. You'll know what I mean by B-side later with Eli. Actually, I'll show you now while we're waiting for the text to finish scrolling. You see, with Iroh, you have current mood and affection. It's oh, yeah. You see, while they have the same amount of affection, and they have a gallery of 13 pictures for her. Well, actually, I think they have a gallery of 8 pictures. It looks like they have a gallery of 8 pictures for all 13 girls, and one. Ah. What? Ah. There we go. I just noticed that and I was wondering. Anyway, you'll notice that they have a and the same amount of gallery. Girl, for instance, because Eli's not a girl. But what? That's a 15 out of 30? Ah. So Eli's 15 and Bonnabelle's 14. Okay. But sorry, I just figured that out. As far as dates, Eli only needs 2, where Iroh needs 5. On top of that, Iroh has secrets, where Eli does not. Finding a parking spot alone takes more than 20 minutes, and by the time you reach the front entrance, you're already noticeably hot and somewhat winded. Luckily, the distinct chill of a powerful air conditioner greets you as you enter, and the smell of popcorn and fancy chocolates promise you things are better in here. You explore a bunch of shops as you slowly make your way, peeking into more than a dozen shops offering hats called caps, and passing by a suspicious number of Cinnabon shops. Finally, just as you're passing a store called the Chick Boutique, you hear a familiar voice, "You!" come from the back of the store.
Yoo-hoo! Why, look who it is! My cute little beach bum buddy!
Ah.
I'm so glad you're here. I didn't get the chance to give you my and Eero's num-nums while we were frolicking on the sands. Hand me your phone. I shall correct this grievous oversight immediately.
How fortuitous. This completely falls into my plans.
There, done. Now you can send Eero all the cute kitty memes your heart desires, and fill my inbox with all the dirty little texts your mind can conjure. Just be super careful not to mix those two up. Can you imagine? Sending me kitty memes! I'm practically squeeing my face off just thinking about them!
Okay.
Now, other than another fantastically fateful meeting with yours truly, what brings you to the mall? Did you run out of gum while you were out kicking ass? Do you just like the smell of air conditioning and chubby tourists?
Well, apparently, I like the sound of my cat knocking shit over. Anyway. 2 words, food court. Mixing and matching foods from across the food rainbow, just looking around. Yeah. Fast food rainbow, the guilty pleasure of kings.
Ooh, kings and queens, I assure you. There's nothing like chocolate frosty on tater tots, I always say. Though, I usually mean something else when I say tater tots.
Truly, Eli is a gracious queen.
Alright, enough small talk. Let's get down to business. As you can see, you are standing in Chic Boutique, where all your dreams come true. It also happens to be my throne of power.
Ah.
Here at Chic Boutique, fashion is our passion ration. And I would love, love, love to make you my lovely little Autobot and help transform you. I'm going to hand you clothes, you're going to take them to the dressing room, and you're going to put them on and start whispering tearful thank yous to your Eli.
Will do.
Okay, chop, chop, chop. Fortune favors the bold, and judging by what you were wearing when you came in here, you're most definitely the bold type. Oh, and don't look at the price tags. Those are merely suggestions, like pants and speed limits.
Ah. True. You know, pants is my least favorite suggestion. I hate wearing them, especially around people like Eli.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. All right, you're set. See you shortly.
Now, my character is entirely heterosexual. But for the sake of completion, him and Eli might come to a few arrangements. You walk over to the fancy change room with easily $2,000 worth of design clothes, including at least one pair of assless chaps. For a moment you feel utterly lost as there are no signs directing where exactly to go or wait. You awkwardly try to see if anyone is already in the room, but it's too difficult to tell. Just as you decide to turn back and summon Eli for help, your foot catches the corner of a short bench, causing you to... Causing you to toss your arm over clothes and topple into the change room, revealing a beautiful girl changing her clothes. This is her. And a nice hat, mind you, as well. Anyway, as always, time feels like it slows down as the two of you stare at one another in surprise. Every detail seems important. The sharp gold of her hair, silly ears on her hat, the soft white frills on her underwear. The moment feels impossibly intimate. The softness of her body, the firmness of her glutes, her quiet expression of surprise. Then you see a fire ignite in her eyes.
What the hell, you perv? You're dead meat.
Why is it? If my face couldn't get any redder. A well-aimed high heel shoe clobbers you and you drop to the floor stunned. You see a flash of blonde hair dash past you before everything goes black. You awake sometime later to a concerned Eli.
Oh, wowzers. That's quite the bump on the old noggin. She got you good.
Naked girl knocked me out, I think.
And my, isn't that just a fun sentence to be able to say? Now you've got an interesting story to tell. Lucky you! You have just had the pleasure of meeting one of Sub Rosa's more colorful residents. Her name is Cassie, and she is a firecracker thrown into a burning microwave.
That's a colorful description.
She comes in here all the time, tries on all the clothes, usually stuffs the odd thing into her bag, but oh dear lord, did you see her nails? That girl is a wizard with the filing board.
She actually sounds up my alley.
Hee, of course, of course. I mean, they say not to dip into the crazy pool, but it's right there. And there's a diving board, and the board's breasts are magnificent.
And firm, shockingly.
I mean, I would call the police or confront her or something for the shoplifting, but in all honesty, I'm super lazy, and everything she takes looks so good on her.
Honestly, it's a gift to all of everyone who gets to see her wearing those
Would
things.
you like her number? I've got it here. I snooped through her phone once when she was trying on some lace panties.
How do you know it was lace panties?
Beep, boop, beep. There you go. Just a word of the wise. Don't cuddle that one. She's got daddy issues written all over her.
Ah, the best kind. Unless, of course, you want a woman who doesn't know what she wants. In which case, go to her mommy issues.
Oh, and don't forget about Iro. I forgot I was trying to hook you up with her. Iro is so sweet and a tiger in bed, I imagine. Whoops, look at the time. I need to take my 2-hour lunch. Thanks for dropping in again. See you soon. Bye!
I think Eli probably really enjoys those 2-hour lunches, huh? Anyway, the beach or the arcade? Well, actually, we'll probably go to the mall first.
Hey, Schnookums. I'm afraid I can't stay and chat today. We're having a sale, and I actually have customers asking questions.
Oh.
Tourists. Anyway, let's meet up later. We'll share a milkshake or something.
Great.
Bye-bye.
Nothing on the schedule? Nothing on the schedule. That's what I like to hear. Alright, so we'll go to the fortune teller just to cover my bases, because why not? It's content. While walking through the town, you pass by a set of shops you've already checked in, but notice something you don't recall seeing. A fortune teller's tent appears to be set up at one of the alleyways. You see symbols and signs of mystical origin and a crystal ball. You also see a sign that says back in 11 seconds. Just as you're trying to decide if the sign is a joke because the time is too short to be of any use, someone taps you gently on the shoulder.
Beg your pardon? Just sneaking by.
You turn and see a handsome man dressed in a wizard's robe. He's holding a latte and smiling sheepishly. You're standing in his way. When you move, he cheers his coffee to you and nods.
Thanks, friend.
The man spends a moment moving things around his tent. Loose change goes here, latte goes there. Then he sits, stretching his arms, and adjusts to the seat across from him.
Well then, have a seat. I'm sure you have questions.
You're not really what I pictured when I thought of the words fortune teller.
Well, I admit a certain amount of divergence from the stereotype. But it's a family business. If you'd like, I can call up my great aunt to take over. She's a lot more into the crazy witch doctor look. You might be more comfortable. In any case, I was expecting you, but I also was really jonesing for a latte, hence the sign. My name is Will, by the way, but you can call me Mystic if you prefer. I used to call this little business Where There's a Will, but it didn't really bring in the tourism dollars. So I changed it to Mystic's Mystical Fortune Telling, and things are a lot more lucrative now. No one wants their palm read by Will. Everyone wants it read by a guy in a robe named Mystic. But I digress. We should carry on. You're going to be given your first choice to leave now, so I want to make a good impression. I don't get many chances to work with people on a quest. I thought you might stay. I won't keep you in suspense, I promise. So I wound up in Sub Rosa rather serendipitously. Unlike most of the locals here, I'm what you might call an outsider. My journey here was kick-started by, and when I arrived, I was commanded only be helpful.
Sorry about that. last word he said was generosity. Absolutely.
My journey here was kick-started by an act of generosity. And when I arrived, I was commanded only be helpful. So now, I do this. I peek behind the curtain, look at the machines running underneath the world. And I can tell you a few things that may lead you to the destination you seek. Oh yes.
So you know who sent me? Then he said, oh yes.
Those two tried to pull me into the game a few times, but luckily, I usually manage to distract them with a charming smile. Here's the point. You're trying to learn secrets, correct? Well, I can set you in the right direction for a reasonable fee.
Cross your palms with silver.
Actually, I take all major credit cards. Except American Express. Their service fees are atrocious. The more I do it, the harder it is, and the more expensive it gets. And I'm holding a sale for the next 30 seconds. First reading is free. What do you say? Would you like me to tell you your future? A wise choice? Alright, let's just get into the right headspace.
Mystique waves his hand over the crystal ball in dramatic fashion. He gives a thoughtful look, he grabs his latte and takes a sip, then he continues more dramatic waving. Just as you're growing concerned that maybe Mystique might not be totally legit, suddenly his crystal ball begins to glow, and soon after his eyes do as well. He raises his hands and speaks in a deep and commanding timbre.
Mio's first secret is no pain in the neck. She'll tell the first soul that's savvy in tech.
Mystique suddenly goes limp. The crystal ball stops glowing. Mystique reaches towards you weakly, his hand shuddering, but turns it towards his latte and picks it up. He takes a sip.
There you go.
So, do you give me a printout, or do you want me to write it down?
Oh, I used to give out printouts, but, you know, save a tree and all that.
Ah.
So write them down or take a picture with your phone. Or if you have, like, wiki powers, you could probably use that too. Depends on how old this info is.
Okay.
Alright, good luck. I can only do that once a day, so don't bother trying to double dip.
Alright.
Best of luck on your quest. I hope to see you again. Cheers.
You leave the alley and continue down the street, unsure what to think of the mysterious fortune teller. So it seems as if he says things based off of what you can literally just about to do that night. Like, I didn't meet Mio yet. She's at the arcade. At the beach, I believe it's that fortune thing. So it's either meet a new girl or get something to get myself more bonus in stats. Well, I'll give myself a bonus in stats. Stopping by the beach, you decide to take a watch on the sand and collect your thoughts. As you slowly make your way to the next room, the sun begins to dip and the sky becomes a tapestry of orange and pink fire. You hear gulls in the distance brought to you by a warm wind on your back. The waves slosh and roll at your feet. The moment brings a stillness you haven't felt in some time. After a time, you couldn't say how long, your mind returns to the present moment and the things you need to do. As you turn to leave, you spot a seashell by your toes. It's heart-shaped and as white as freshly fallen snow. You take it with you, and on the drive home, you swear you could still hear the waves. Motivation +1. Motivation is like the least helpful. I'll increase my suave, so then I'll be able to work as a lawyer. Because that's the first job that pays more than the con man. I could work on my dark skills, as this is the only time I can. I will increase my buff, as I do want to move with Iroh first. Today felt like 2 days. You're asleep as soon as your head hits the pillow. You had a funny. Because it would be the time of 2 days because of the introduction. We had a strange dream last night. There were cats and rats and elephants. Hopefully none of it was symbolic. Here's my buff again. Mystic says, greeting Mystic here, your friendly neighborhood psychic. If you're wondering how I got your number, well, please see previous message. Now that you and I have acquainted, I actually have a small offer to make. As you know, the services I offer come with a bit of a price tag. Looking at the future is thirsty work, and a psychic's got to eat. Drink. And the drink is coffee. In any case, those coffee petitions are just for the juicy stuff. The stuff you need to know to make all your hopes and dreams come true. I do, however, offer a free service, a daily reading that should prove pretty grateful. Sort of a hint, a horoscope. A horoscope. A hintoscope. Ooh, I like that. I wonder if I can trademark that. Anyway, if you're already, let's say, familiar with how things work around here, these messages might feel a bit unnecessary. But if perhaps you're in the market for a hint or two, I would feel pleased to send you a freebie every day. What do you say? Yeah, sure. Got it. And if you wish to unsubscribe at any time, please text me your credit card number for verification. Sorry, that's a joke. I'm not great at texting. I'm not good at texting either. Cheers, I look forward to... Well, that's the thing, isn't it? I look forward. Best of luck out there. Great. Now we have Eli, who says, hey, it's Eli, don't ask how I got your number. My ways are mysterious and fraught with fabulousness. Okay, listen up, sweet cheeks. Here's the plan. Ira goes for a jog basically every morning. That's also when she's in her best mood. Sorry, I'm checking my audio levels. Unless you're a joggy god, your best is to meet her at the park in the morning. Here at the park... I don't know. Yeah, the audio is fine. Meet her in the park in the morning. She'll be on the tail end of her run, which will soften her up a bit. Tomorrow morning, park, dress for sweaty success. Ira is likely to make you jog. You got all that? I'll be there. Wonderbar. I'll be rooting for you. Be nice and don't talk about gross stuff. Bye. Anyway, let's go to the cafe and meet with our sweet
Just take a quick look.
Dimitri.
I can't see back there with my cell phone. You are my only hope, Lotus.
Will do, Demetrius.
Dimitri, it's just one gray hair. Don't be silly. Heads up. We got a customer. Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House. What can I get for you today?
Large coffee,
Yes,
please.
sir. Have a great day.
Career. Where are we with Suave? Oh, I increased buff because I wanted the... God damn it. I was like, oh, I'm gonna increase Suave, and I would have been able to do lawyer. God damn it. Whatever. Whatever. Shit, I didn't look at all my options. I spot a pretty girl at the bikini handing out coffees. As you get closer, you can see that she's actually packing up her things.
It's me, Lotus from the Queen Bean. As you can see, I'm not in my usual uniform. In case you didn't recognize me. I hope you didn't have your hopes set on one of our delicious and invigorating cups of coffee, did you? Oh!
You see a bikini? For samples of bikini? Lotus blushes, growing more awkward by the second.
Yes, this is a bikini. And I suppose it's probably a little distracting. Maybe next time I should wear my apron to the beach. Anyways, I should hit the road.
Lotus loads all of her coffee stuff into her car and drives away. You follow her lead and jump in your car and head off. I gained nothing from that. I just wasted all of my fucking time. Hello, and this is Lotus from the Queen Bee Coffee House. Hola. Hola. Aloha. And hello. There's a friendly announcement to perk your interest. Actually, I probably should do the accent. QBCH is now offering our legendary summer specialty, eggplant spice lattes. We hope to see you soon. Aloha. Thanks, Lotus. You're welcome. Eggplant spice lattes. I might want to give one of those to Eli. Greetings, Mystic is here with your daily dose of Finch Group. You see those fancy skills you can upgrade? Well, here's a tip. You don't need to help them equal. In fact, some of them will prove more useful than others. Each ray has a 100% chance of being someone's favorite, but some skills are popular with nearly everyone. Keep in mind, though, that you will need to keep all your skills humming if you're aiming for a good ending. Okay. Yeah, I got that. What's happening in town? I don't check what's happening in town. By now, I went to the arcade and the bakery. So we'll see what's in town. Oh, it's Lotus again. God damn it. I'm putting a lot of time in so. Well, actually, hold up. Shit. No, Cassie's in town. Oh shit, I'm not reading the log. As you walk through the streets of Zabrosa, taking in sights, you're pleasantly surprised how charming everything and everyone seems to be. All the shops are quaint. Small businesses, the cafes and restaurants with their outdoor seating all look to have amazing food. And everyone seems to be smiling. That's why, when you come across a pretty girl sitting at the bus stop looking rather morose with a pair of sunglasses, she stands out. Oh shit. This is Maya. How the fuck is she not? Holding her head and leaning back as far as you can't help but approach her to check on her. Hey. Did you happen to catch that license plate on the bus that hit you? The girl looks over and groans, but you see a slight smile in the corner of her mouth.
No. Hey, you look helpful. No, too fast. That bus. Hey, you look helpful. Help me.
Okay, will do. The girl reaches into her purse and pulls out her cell phone. She waves it in your general direction.
Can't get internet. Don't know what time the bus is coming. Fix it.
When you take the phone from her, you quickly discern that the phone is, in fact, turned off. You hold the power button and the phone lights up like magic. Yeah, so, much like that did the trick.
OMG, you're awesome. Hey, do you mind just sitting with me until bus comes? I'm worried about ghosts or something. Pac-Man, please.
The ghost Pac-Man. Sure.
Okay, thanks. Waka waka.
The girl promptly falls asleep, snoring softly on the bench, and you have to wake her when the bus does finally come.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I'm at arcade. Check it out.
Okay.
Bye.
The girl gives you a little wave and then gets onto the bus. You watch her collapse on a seat as the bus pulls away. You make a mental note to check out the arcade at some point and move on with your day. Alright, so... Cassie, Eli, and Mist. Alright, so I know... God damn it. Schedule. I am busy July 3rd morning. That's tomorrow. I'm busy tomorrow morning. What does Eli have to say? Correct, there's a bunch of aliens taking over the mall, and they're demanding to speak to the most attractive Earthling. But I don't want to do it, so they're gonna have to settle for number 2, which is you. Get over here right away. No, I'm not just making this up because I'm bored. I need help, please. Alright, so we'll do that first, because that doesn't take up any time, because it's purple.
Yay, you came to visit me. What a delicious surprise. I've been having the worst day. Some guy came in, stole just like the ugliest jacket. I tried to stop him. I ran after him with a much better one, but he wasn't having any of it. Anyway, I've got a few customers floating around. If you're still around in a bit, maybe we'll do lunch.
That's hilarious.
Eee, pinch your little cheeks.
Is that part of my schedule? No. So, is he going to be at the bakery? Is that what I'm getting from that?
Hey, Sugar. How y'all doing today? My name's Bonnie Bell, and welcome to my bakery.
Hi.
Sugar, I hope you'll not think me too forward, but I've seen you around town causing mischief, and I've been working up the courage to say hello and introduce myself.
Well, I'll have you know that at Crush Crush, you were certainly my favorite female.
But now that you're here, standing right in front of me, I think we're in the land of now or never.
Ah, a land I find myself in too frequently, I suppose. Too frequently indeed. Anyway, that's enough about who I am. We should probably go more into what we are together.
offended if an upstanding country gal invited you out for coffee sometime?
Oh wow, yeah, I would love to go out
Oh,
sometime.
that's just fantastic, sugar. You're a real peach.
Alright.
I'll give you my number and we'll try to set something up. I'm so glad you wanted in today. I was beginning to think I wouldn't get my chance. Talk
Alright.
to you soon, sugar. Take care.
It's gonna be interesting to... It's gonna be interesting to be with, Bonnibel before I meet, Ellie. Because you meet Ellie with Bonnibel there, so it's gonna be... Well, maybe you meet Ellie in a different way if you've already been with Bonnibel. Like, talk to her. So it's gonna be very interesting to see if any dialogue changes. So we're gonna talk to, Mystique's just giving a hint. I don't care about that. We're gonna talk to Cassie. So you're the peeping Tom that tried to get a load of the goods. I know it was you. My friend Eli tattled on you, and now you're in big trouble for messing with me. If I ever catch you in the street, I'm putting my boot where the sun don't shine. You understand me? Whoa, whoa, this is just a misunderstanding. Oh, and what did I misunderstand exactly? The part where you broke into the change room, or the part where you were ogling my delicates? Girl, it was an accident. I'd crawl in hot glass just to get you to kick me in the junk. You were fine. Are you kidding me? You're flirting with me when I'm laying this tear down on you. You've got some guts, I'll give you that. I'm gonna go cool down next time I text you. I'll decide whether I'll let you make up for this mess. Ciao for now. Greetings, Mystic here with another Hentoscope. I know I said I'll only once per day, but I've got a great tip you should know about, so you're going to get a bonus Hentoscope today. You might be wondering what you need cash for. I mean, besides the obvious allure of making it rain. Cash isn't as important as it may seem, but there are a few ways it's helpful, and a couple where it's critical. First of all, you need cash to buy a coffee every day. I'm not joking. True. At night or at dawn, consider sacrificing a skill point to work a job. For 2 coffees. That's 2 stat points. Get in the habit, literally. As for the big stuff, there are a few points where you'll have a bunch of cash, where having a bunch of cash would be super useful, either to impress someone or get yourself out of a jam. I'll give you more tips, but for now, here's a spoiler. One of your dates this week takes place at the mall. You'll need 160 during that date. Trust me, get that money. It'll save you from an awkward sitch. This week. Cassie. That's gonna have to be Cassie, because she's the mall. Alright. The beach is... actually... Oh, yeah. Alright, the beach is... If I do this, I get like a shit ton of luck. If I go to the beach. If I remember correctly, it's a shit ton of luck. I have 5 luck. It should be enough for the first week. We'll go to the arcade, because I didn't go to the arcade yet. Pulling into the parking lot of the arcade is a mixed bag of experiences. Somehow you already hear children screaming, and the mini golf course looks like a health hazard. However, you notice a sign that says, Plus rated, a pub fully licensed, and feel a little better. You walk inside. As you walk into the arcade, your senses are immediately assaulted by the mess of sights, sounds, and smells. The blaring of alarms and the flashing of lights at first, but then the odd smell of old carpets and greasy food joints soon after. It's not good. Well, thanks for telling me it's not good. I would have assumed that you would have thought it was amazing. Make it into the bar. You barely caught your bearings when you're surprised by the bartender, who pops into your view. Nice. I love it when people pop into my view. It's quite literally my favorite thing in the world. She smiles and waves at you at first, as you first look at her. Ooh. As you first look at her.
Hey, hot stuff! Welcome to Rated A Arcade, where the beer and boobs aren't pixelated. Here are your complimentary quarters.
Nice. I love it when beers and boobs aren't pixelated. Although, to be fair, here they are pixelated.
This month is our hot coffee special. Free lattes with the purchase of 100 tokens. Because my boss thinks ancient memes are dank. My name is Mio, and I'll be
Dank.
the server. And just like a great game server, never go down. So don't ask. What can I get you, sweetheart?
Funny. Yeah, I'll get a mana potion, and whatever dialogue option lets me talk to you longer. You're literally the hottest girl I've ever seen. Up, up, down, down, left, right, B, A.
You dork. What, was my top supposed to fly off or something? That's not a cheat, you weeaboo. That's DLC.
It is DLC.
Well, that was a solid laugh. Thanks. I needed that actually. Let me go grab you a drink.
Mia returns with the various glasses and bottles and gives you a wink. Cute wink. And, as always, as she begins to pour your drink, her top slips ever so slightly. I'm not gonna look.
Keeping those crosshairs where I can see 'em, hey? Well, good for you. I hope there's an achievement for that.
There is.
But just in case it was too subtle, this bar has a certain atmosphere, and I enjoy it. So relax.
I wonder if I actually got something if I did look. Like a different image.
So hey, you've got a face, and I've never seen it before. What's your story, mysterious stranger? What brings you to town?
Well, I had a vision from 2 magical goddesses, and they sent me on a quest to rescue 5 unsuspecting women. You know, I have had a court case that began like that, with 5 unsuspecting women. I'm here for the month, on vacation. I heard this place had beautiful beaches and bartenders and bananas.
A sneaky compliment and alliteration?
Yeah?
Well, believe it or not, that's the smoothest thing anyone has said to me in a month. So welcome to Sabrosa. Well, most of the NPCs around here hate tourist season, but I'm a fan. The regulars here are mostly good, but there's a few that, well, there's another meaning for the word regular, right?
True.
Anyway, it's just nice seeing new friendly faces around. And abs. Got any abs under that shirt? I'd love to meet them.
Okay, now I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately. We've got that in common. I too like a nice friendly face. That's why I come into an arcade bar.
Right? I mean, that's exactly why I'm working here. Okay, I'm all for the direct approach, love. What's on your mind?
How long have you worked here? What's the time? What word best describes you? Single or take a walk loser?
That sounds like one of those really deep, soul-searching questions everyone needs to ask themselves from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
But I think the best word that describes me is interested. I sense a soul in search of answers.
Answers, that's what we'll call them, right? Rep boys. Well, I mean, I already got 2 of them right there. How long have you worked here? What's the place? Well, that should be enough evidence to incriminate. Thanks for your cooperation. What's the town like? Is it more Chabas or Kill a Kill?
It's pretty nice here. Though we've gotten more cautious about shoplifters and ne'er-do-wells recently, I guess. Most of the businesses in town have, actually.
Ah.
There are a few streets and alleys downtown I probably wouldn't hang around when it's dark. Or brightly lit, for that matter. But that's just my keen don't be a dumbass intuition.
Ah, keen don't be a dumbass intuition. My favorite.
So I guess it's not the type of place that's going to burst into song randomly. But not that bad.
I wouldn't like a place that would burst into song anyway.
Any more dialogue trees you want to explore?
How long have you worked here?
Basically ever since my bra filled in. It's just a summer gig though, for when tourist suckers like yourself are around. This isn't even my main job. I just like having access to unlimited tokens and tequila. I'm basically a god here. Has anyone told you you've got a nice voice? You could make it into voice acting faux show.
I've heard that once.
No problem, Detective Phelps, but if you're trying to figure out if I'm lying, I should remind you that my face is up here.
Well, to be fair, one of the signs of lying is increased heart rate. And I think if you look at someone's chest long enough, you can see how fast their heart's beating.
So, random question. On a scale from 1 to 10, how busy would you say you were this week? Got plans already?
Monday. 10, I've got a raid tonight. I'm afraid your contents is age-gated. I'll need a phone number and confirmation that you're not a bot.
Okay, fine. Here's my number, you nerd. You had me at confirmation I'm not a bot.
Add me.
I gotta get back to work. I'll text you though, and we'll set something up.
Alright.
And hey, just FYI, you're on a really good roll here. Like, you're in booty boner territory. Don't mess it up.
That means she's gonna have to change panties. Hopefully one that will fit that, lack of top she appears to be wearing. Bra, she is wearing an actual top. If she wasn't wearing a top, I wouldn't be able to have it on this channel right now.
I hope to see you later. Ciao.
Alright. Night. Now I can go home. Alright, so we have enough buff, so we'll increase luck, and we'll get to 7. You can hear waves and nothing more. You awake refreshed and ready to face the day. Luck one more time, and then we'll work the job there. Alright. Bonnabelle. Hey Sugar, it's Bonnabelle Valentine's, your neighborhood friendly cookie maker. I hope you don't think it's a country girl too forward, but I had your cell number burning a hole in my apron pocket and I just had something about it. Had to do something about it. Maybe you'd be interested in a little get-together special, maybe some coffee and laughs at the Queen Bean tomorrow night. I never got into more enticing posemus Fezenhan. I'd love to. So tomorrow night. Ooh, now I'm excited for sure. Looking forward to it, Sugar. I can't wait. In fact, I'm going to be icing cookies all day with a skip in my step. See you tomorrow. I'll be icing too. I will be icing too. We're gonna save now. Now, the bakery's Eli, but I already have a date today. We're gonna go to the cafe, because I need my sugar.
Oh, gosh.
Well.
How am I going to lift the water tank that high? At least I wore a bra today.
She's talking about the bra because she's worried that she's gonna get water on her blouse. And because she's wearing a white shirt, you'll see her expositivities. And also that's a reference to the Crush Crush phone link, in which when you do eventually get one of those spicy pictures from her, it's her spilled water onto that beautiful white apron that she has there. Unfortunately, if you would look at the context, you would see that she is not there. And if she was, I'm assuming she's not one to have secrets, as most of the ones who have secrets are part of the quote-unquote main cast. God damn, I went well with me. Holy shit. Cassie's not happy, so that's upsetting.
Oh, the customer. Just ignore whatever you just heard.
I already forgot it. Because the problem with it is, as they mentioned before, or as you may or may not know, the main girls, the girls who need... That doesn't count as a successful date? God damn. I just still need 5? Shit. Damn. Do how many galleries of... Oh, I... Weird. Anyway. I'm assuming I need a heart for to assume that I got a picture. Whatever. Anyway, I'm assuming Lotus isn't main girl. Oh. No, that's not what I was talking about. Cassie being upset's bad because that means that she might die. Because that's what happens when they're not happy.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House. What can I get for you today?
I'll have a large coffee, please.
Have a great day.
That increased my swab. Huh. I thought it was always motivation. Wrong button. Mystic. Greetings. Time for another hintoscope. As you unfold more of the, let's say, story, there will be more and more demands on your time. Sometimes there will be people who want to do something at the same time, so you need to be careful when to book and where. When you're finding things a bit tight, remember the another bit. Okay. Great. Yeah, about that. That's what I had happen at the demo, which is actually why I'm playing it vastly different than I did then. That, and also, I want to see new things. And we already did the hint of the park, and I actually did the oh, fuck. I'm gonna save here just in case I decide to save scum like an asshole. Someone pokes their head out and signals for you to come over. It takes you a moment to register what's happening, but you become familiar head of rainbow hair.
Over here! Hurry!
Duck into the bush and find a giddy Eli golf clapping to your rival. I'm gonna see that picked up. It didn't pick up. That was the sound of me trying to golf clap. Nothing else, I promise.
Alright, Scrumptious. Here comes my sister. She's on her brunch jog, which you'll be horrified to learn is not her first of the day. Lucky for you, that means you might have a shot of keeping up with her. She's training for the Ironman, so she doesn't start to slow down until about the half marathon mark. This is your best shot. My dear Iro is made of stern stuff, so lace up those shoes, clench that cute hiney of yours, and get moving. Good luck!
Okay. A few moments later, the rainbow-haired Iro comes jogging up the path. She catches your eye and smiles.
Oh, hey, it's you. My bud from the beach. Fancy running into you here. Nice day for a jog, eh? I love it when the wind is just strong enough to hit you with that cool ocean spray. When you've got a few miles to put behind you, it kind of feels like cheating. Are you out for a jog too, then? Or did you put on your sweatpants to hang out in the park and hit on pretty girls?
Both. Just hitting the pavement a bit before I decide whether I'm going to be useful today or not. Frankly, sweater kits are a gift from the fashion gods, and we should do more in them.
Yeah, I can sort of see where you're coming from. Though my passion is more in the yoga pants direction.
I picked the wrong one. I have ashamed myself.
No, but seriously, are you out here to pound some pavement? Because I definitely wouldn't mind a little company on this last leg. I usually don't hit my peaks unless I've got someone cheering me along. If it's the same for you, we can be each other's sweaty cheerleaders.
I like the idea of being sweaty cheerleaders. Actually, I think I just like the idea of sweaty cheerleaders.
What do you say?
Absolutely. It's the best idea I've heard all day. Let's do it.
Yes! Let's do this! With our powers combined, we can't lose.
Sweet.
Set the pace. Let's rock. So, I like to hit the boardwalk here and run all the way down to the lighthouse. It's just a 3K, but it does the trick for me. I'm actually super happy to have someone along for this stretch. We have to pass in front of at least 4 ice cream stores. And the struggle is real, let me tell you. So, tell me a bit about yourself. What do you do for a living? What are your dark and depraved secrets? Unless you don't think you can jog and chat at the same time.
I've been working on my motivation instead. I can do this all day.
You're a loon. I guess let's hope you're a quick loon who doesn't skip leg day. What about me? Any burning questions I can answer for you? You've got a bit of a captive audience here. So, now's your chance to get me to spill those beans.
Can I say something a bit Scraps? You're as fit as hell. You look amazing.
Thanks. I love sports and training and climbing on stuff. It's nice to be noticed. You work out?
Yep. Flex.
Nice. A nice body is the ultimate symbol of dedication. You can't borrow or steal it. You have to work for it.
True, but you can work for it by stealing.
Ask me anything. I'm
Actually,
book.
I don't know. They consider it a different stat, but still. I'd argue that ruthlessness is similar to being buff. You'd have to be buff to be very ruthless. So your name is Zara. Is that Canadian or something?
Close. It's Japanese. My full name is Iro Kawase. Hajimemashite.
Ah, so identity theft. Got it.
Hardy har. My dad is from Japan, you doofus.
Mm.
Keep up the pace and the questions. This is fun.
Side note, I love your hair. It's subtle.
Not many people seem to notice the nuance I put into it.
Mm.
Well, that's 1K down. How are we doing? Feeling good? Still got fuel in the tank.
Oh yes, I ate jogging for breakfast somehow, or the burning is good, right? I'm digging the burning. Hell yes, I'm eating jogging for breakfast. Somehow.
You keep hitting me with all these smooth lines, and I might have to reconsider my position of never dating you.
Ah.
So, as you can probably tell, Sabrosa is a bit of a tourist trap. We import a lot of people this time of year who are looking for surf and sand. It's actually kind of nice because the winter crew is a bit less hectic and busy. But you can't really escape the bozos that come with certain types of crowds.
True.
Anyway, I'll spare you the local politics. It looks like you've got some of those questions you were mentioning earlier. What's on your mind?
May I ask you something sensitive?
Sure, I guess. What's on your mind?
What is your political affiliation?
What? No. Religion, politics, and favorite sports teams. Avoid these topics early on in a relationship.
I knew it. I was hoping to get an actual answer. Oh well. Do you like that whole clean eating thing? Because I'd like to, but I don't.
Sort of. I try to balance those healthy macros, but I also watch my carbs as they go into my mouth.
True.
I like these questions. It's like one of those internet tests that tells you if you're a hummingbird or whatever.
Thank you for taking my survey. I'll give you 5 Amazon gift card. So I've got a ridiculous question. Permission to ask?
Although asking me to ask a ridiculous question is pretty ridiculous in itself. Ridiculousception?
Paleo or keto?
Oh god, neither. You do you, boo. But I just can't give up my baked potatoes and sour cream. You can't make me. Still got something on your mind?
I've got an inappropriate question. May I ask?
I don't do meek. If you're rude, I'll make sure you know it.
You might only know. Are your breasts real? No. Do we ever skip leg day? For real. Be honest.
Of course I don't skip leg day. I had a dream I did once, and it bothered me for a long time after. Man, I haven't talked so much about myself since ever.
Well, thank you for taking my survey. I'll give you that $5 Amazon gift card.
Yes! I've got my eye on some neon toe socks. And now they'll be mine.
Nice.
Looks like we're just about at the last leg of the journey. And speaking of legs, how are yours doing? Think you can last till the end?
Where am I at on achievements? It's all motivation. Good. I'm game. Let's hit that second win and finish strong.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Let's keep it up. More sweating, more questions, more witty banter. I'm starting to get a bit of that runner's high. Either that, or I'm starting to get pretty dehydrated. Either way, now is definitely the time to strike with your conversation topics. My defenses are down.
I don't know what our first secret is, so I don't know what I'd have to fucking bring up.
Leading up to some sort of sales pitch.
So So what's your favorite thing to do other than climbing and running and all that jazz? So, is there any sort of tragic past I should know about you? Any oaths of vengeance you want to share?
Nope.
Shit. I don't believe you. Good. Better to run towards something rather than away.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Oh, hey. It actually increased more than it was.
You get a funny look every time you brew up a conversation topic. You're really concentrating, eh?
Well, I can't control time. Also, I like how that implies that I'm safe scumming. Well, actually, I should trash that. So, run any good marathons lately?
I ran a 2:23 in Boston this year.
I love how your eyes light up at the mention of marathons.
Jerk. You know, for a random jogging buddy, you're making this a surprisingly great time.
So what's your favorite thing to do other than climbing and running and all that jazz?
Riding my motorcycle. It's actually probably my favorite thing of all. I always feel so free when I'm riding. Sometimes I just hit the gas and pretend I'm flying.
Sounds amazing.
It is. And more. Oh, I think we may be getting to the end of our adventure.
Yeah, looks like the lighthouse is just ahead.
Nice, the time really flew. Okay, I'm just gonna be super direct with you. I had a great time jogging and chatting, and I really like the cut of your beret or whatever. I'd love to hang out again sometime. Maybe do some surfing together, or just grab a fruit smoothie and chill. In case you like having conversations where you're not gasping for air.
Ah.
What do you say? Wanna hang out again sometime?
Sounds great. Let's take. Fuck. Because this is literally the nightcap between if I get the 3 of 4 or stays just barely out there. So it's
Awesome.
okay.
Ring me up and we'll get it done. Take it easy.
Rank A. I got 6 out of 12. That's amazing. No secrets found. That leads me to what I probably should do. Contacts. So where are we at? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuck. Well, I'm not getting the good ending this time. Because 5 dates, 5 secrets. First date, no secret. Shit. Did I get a message from Cassie? Nope. Iro. Thanks for the run. It was nice to have company for a change. Hopefully we can hit the full run sometimes. You're a lot more fun to talk to than myself. Did I just make that awkward? I hope not. Anyway, cheers. Mio, hey, it's me, weird gamer chick that works at the arcade. Awkward flirting, is that ringing a bell? Speaking of awkwardly flirting, I was kind of hoping to do a little more company than that, but like not on company time. I'm not even sure if you're interested or available, but I thought I'd take a shot. Do you want to go out for a drink sometime? Yeah, where? Fantastic. I'm good. What the time? What each? By tomorrow night. Fuck. Motherfucker. God damn it. The other message was I can't do it tonight, so I thought I wouldn't make it tomorrow. Motherfucker. So I thought I would make it tomorrow, not... Oh, whatever. Let's test. Let's make this happen. Oh yeah.
Ring me up and we'll get it done.
I mean, I already know I'm not gonna get the good ending, but I don't want to get the dog shit ending. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, man. Can't do it tonight. I already got plans. Okay, no worries. I'm just waiting to hear what my schedule is. So it might be schedule will be for the rest of the week. So maybe I'll text you when I know for sure. Anyway, let's take it easy. Maybe another time. Alright. Great. What's we at with my schedule? That's Eli. The park's gonna be... Who the fuck's the park's gonna be? Oh, the park. That's the thing I was thinking about with the well. Yeah, fuck it.
Hey, it's you. Do me a favor. Put this shirt on and look sexy, but not like too sexy.
Okay. You quickly pull the sweater on. It's a bit itchy. Anyway, you quickly pull the sweater on. It's a bit itchy.
No, I'm afraid not. This is more of a meet the parents kind of sweater. I'm looking for a nice quickie in the library kind of vibe.
Ah.
Maybe I should wear glasses.
I mean, the vest you're wearing on now does fit the quickie in a library type vibe. That and glasses, yeah, that'd work.
Thank you, BT Dubs. You're a peach. I've got to concentrate on this problem right now, though.
Okay. Anyway. Yeah, sure. I can always use some additional stats. Looking to the fountain. Oh, you see Dustin. Now you must make a decision. Throw in $10. Reaching into your pocket, you remove all the change you find. It could eventually totals up to exactly $10. If I took it, I would have increased one of my, this one. I don't know which one. Deception, probably. What? Oh, green because I can't work the job or not. I was wondering. You literally throw 2 handfuls of change in the air, causing a symphony of splashes as they fall into the fountain's waters. A small crowd of people nearby applaud. A wise old man nods in approval. For some reason, this seems like the best decision you've made all week. You continue on your way to a better person. Motivation, tech savvy, suave, lucky buff. Alright. Sugar, just want to let you know that you were on my mind. Look forward to it. Hope your day is going fabulous. Drop for cookies if it ain't. Alright. Lotus, I can help her with the date. Figure out what's happening at the park. July 4th. Today's July 3rd. These are all purple, so it doesn't really matter, does it? We'll go to the arcade.
Oh, hey! How's it going? Did you drop in to play severely outdated hardware with sticky control sticks? Or did you come to visit me?
How would you feel if I said both?
Don't answer that. We both know the right answer.
Oh.
I'm running with it.
Oh. The sticky outdated hardware is my penis. I got it. It's actually kind of funny. Anyway.
Hey, I've got to go fetch a pizza from the kitchen for table 4, but maybe we can hang out tonight or soon? I'll check my calendar and text you. In the meantime, I'm blowing kisses at you awkwardly. Bye.
Okay. I can't fucking do tomorrow. Alright, Perv, I might an accident, but I'm sure I can give you a phone, meet face to face. Boop. Pop. Meet me at the mall tomorrow afternoon. We'll settle this mano y mano. I'm into it. See you then. Alright. And now, schedule. Nice. It's afternoon and not evening. You see, Mio, that's what it should be the entire time. Don't pick evening. Bonnabelle has all of my evenings. Anyway. Go to the mall, see what Eli's up to. The store is empty. There's a sign on the counter that says BRB, just running to La Toilette. That's Fancy Pants, talks for the John. Back soon, don't shoplift, God is watching. Alright. I don't really feel like talking to Lotus right now. Because I already did that. Showing by the park, you can tell even before you're closed that it's as busy as usual. Even as the evening grows late. There's a constant barrage of people coming and going. Some are riding, some on scooters or bikes. There's one guy on a unicycle. You decide to sit down and people watch for a little while. The sound of a basketball game at a nearby public court catches your attention, and you decide to get closer and watch. There's a guy and a girl playing, but what you can see, the girl's taking the game much seriously than the guy.
And Kelby fakes left. His guard completely unsure what to make of him.
Would you shut up and just play?
His guard tries psychological warfare, but little does she know, he doesn't know what those words mean. He alley-oops and...
Having quite a height advantage, the boy feints back and sinks a three-pointer from half court.
Ooh, yeah, he scores.
Damn it!
The girl walks off the court. She's sweating profusely, and you can see, even through her clothes, that she's ripped.
God frickin' damn it!
Whoa, 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 it's okay, Lil. That game was super close.
Shut up. I don't need you treating me like your baby girl or some BS.
The girl sinks down and breathes out a whisper of curse words in a foreign language. La punta idiota estupidora morata. That last one wasn't a word. Ha. Anyway. Kelby seems unsure what to do. Signal for him to blame himself. Signal for him to cheer up. Kelby notices you signaling to him, and for some reason does exactly what you say. He nods and sits down beside the girl.
Lil, it's not a boy-girl thing. I know that stuff drives you nuts.
Nice.
It's just a height thing. You're fast, you're strong, you're scary as hell.
Lil doesn't look up.
You're just saying that.
Nah, you could kick the butts of 99% of the guys on my rep team.
Speaking of which, I'd like to mention that both what I would have done at that cafe and here are the exact same thing. So that is kind of annoying to know that my choice doesn't really matter as far as gameplay-wise. It doesn't matter towards the ending, though, so... phooey. Anyway.
You just so happen to keep practicing with the guy with the 7-inch reach advantage on you.
True, that's not the best thing in the world to do.
That better not have been a joke about your junk, Kelby.
Its face. Oh, how dare she? She insults me. Only 7 inches. We both know Kelby's junk is a lot bigger than 7 inches.
I don't even know how it could be.
Sure you don't. Sure you don't.
Whatever. Let's play one more set.
Alright, now they get to play one more set.
Heck yeah!
The two of them continue playing, and you slip away for either of them think to ask you is why you were watching them. Alright, what are we doing? We'll increase my suave. It's very late by the time you crawl into bed. You set an alarm and pass out. July 4th, dawn. Your alarm tells you it's time to get up. It must be lying to you, though, right? You begrudgingly get up. We'll get a lawyer for today. Morning. Bonnabelle. Morning, the sun is up. It's over the month. Feel free to drop in for a bite or something. Looking forward for our date. Have a great day. Wait, did I not go to the bakery? Shit, did I not? Fuck, am I not? Am I losing
so
touch?
Sweet for visiting me all the time. Here, I made you this cookie. It's got all manner of nonsense going on. Nuts, chia seeds, a small wedge of pineapple. I call them my lucky cookies.
Nice. Today's gonna be. Actually, I wouldn't be able to eat that. I'm allergic to citrus. I can't eat pineapple. Anyway, today is gonna be the last day that I play for this episode because I think I keep going longer and longer, and that's not good.
Just wanted to show some love.
Well, it is good. I really like it.
As always, let me know if you see something you like.
Another hintoscope. Okay, this tip's actually... Don't worry, this is on purpose. You may have noticed that in addition to the events you're booking, there are people sometimes do things in your map that's just sort of randomly there. The events you see in purple are usually short and sweet and won't advance the time of day. Some are useful, some are just for fun. Explore at your leisure. The ones in yellow, however, will use up your time. So what are they for? Think of these random events as a slot machine of sorts. Some of them might have a huge reward hidden in them if you've got the right skills, and some of them might have a snarky joke. There is, this morning, exactly one of those events available, and if you're feeling lucky, hint hint, you might be able to find something super useful. I'm telling you this now instead of earlier because half of the fun of the game is learning from trial and error. If you're not feeling lucky this time, you might as well feel lucky next time. Well, that's the beach, and that's the only thing we have, right?
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, your custom. Hola. Aloha. And hello. Welcome to the Clean Bean Coffee House. What can I get for you today?
I'll have a large coffee, please. Great. Driving by the beach, you spot a group of people searching the sand with metal detectors. Stopping by your car and hoping out, you see a foldable sign that says, Sabrosa Detectoriste Society. What do? Take a stroll, you're feeling lucky. After strolling amongst various detectors for a while, you're about ready to leave when you stub your toe. After a moment to hold back a few choice curse words, you reach into the sand to find out what you hit, only to pull up a small silver bar. There are more than a few shocked and salty from the detectors as you leave the beach, a few ounces of silver richer. Yeah, afternoon. I have a date with Cassie.
Sugar. Nice to see you again.
After that, I have a date with Bonobo.
I've been meaning to ask you if you happen to be allergic to any. Well, I've got quite a few things I want to put in your mouth and get your opinion on.
I am allergic to citrus, which means that if you plan on, let's say, eating a variety of things than having me going out for eating out at takeout, might not fare too well. Which is a problem I have a lot of.
And just so we're clear, I am talking about bacon here.
Ah, good. Well, it's citrus, so I can't eat pretty much any fruits. And most vegetables. I can eat bananas, though.
So let me know if you have any aversions, and I'll promote you to Royal Guinea Pig.
Alright. We're going to go to the mall with our sweet little Cassie. You arrive at the mall 5 minutes early, heading to the fountain where you agree to meet with Cassie and waiting. 20 minutes later, she finally arrives, spotting you at a distance. She power walks up to you like a model on the runway for revenge, stopping in front of you, holding her hand up to keep you from saying anything. She stares for a moment, then pops a gum bubble loudly and hums with curiosity.
Alright, hold on. Don't say anything for a sec.
Alright. Oh, shit. I just said something. Fuck.
Yeah, I didn't really get a good look at you before I gave you that little love tap on your face. The good news is, you're kinda cute.
Well, I do like good news.
The bad news is that I'm not interested in pervs or voyeurs. So unless you got some magic to whip out and blow my hair back, I'm 99% sure we're already done here.
Ah, nice to meet you. Sorry for bars interchanging. Cold girl, you bruised the moneymaker. Least you can do is turn off the AC for a bit. I ain't done. What do you suggest whip out?
As if. Is your plan to convince me you're not a perv by acting pervier? Good luck with that.
Because her buff was one of her favorite attributes in Crush Crush.
So what exactly were you hoping to accomplish by bringing me up and bringing me here? Did you expect me to give you a list of requirements you need to do before we take our relationship to the next level?
I was hoping for that.
Because if you were hoping that my laying the smack on you was some kind of invitation to keep bothering me, I got bad news. And it includes a bottle of mince number 5.
Mince number 5, is that why you smell like a grandmother? So an apology is likely to get another concussion? Well, Mama didn't raise me to be rude. So here goes. Sorry.
So it's not stupidity or ego forcing this apology, but
Your mama?
Yeah?
Never heard that one before. I'll give you points for originality, but damn. Throwing your mama under the bus just to talk to a girl? That's messed up.
Nah, I think it's fine.
Alright. You keep giving me that goofy look like you want me to wave a magic wand and forgive you for peeking at my tush.
I'd like to mention that if I did have an image on my face, I did have a goofy ass grin at the time. So it is good to see that that's still a thing. Sorry, I noticed I put the game volume a bit too high. I hope it didn't affect anything. Alright.
Well, too bad. You saw the goods and now you gotta pay the piper.
I just got paid. I've got cash and time, girl. Give me your 3 wishes.
Now, see, that's all I'm looking for. Someone to show me a good time to help scrub away bad memories.
Alright. That's all you want. God knows I can give that.
Here's the deal. Take me around the mall, show me a good time, buy me things, and tell me I'm pretty. The whole princess treatment.
It's easy to give that. It's hard to give that when you're a queen.
It'll be like a date, but completely involuntary. I'm probably gonna embarrass you and make you do uncomfortable things.
Is that not what most dates are already? Besides, that's what I like in a date anyway.
Sound good, sweet cheeks?
Bring it on.
You're big and tough now, but we'll see how long that lasts.
Hmm.
Let's start by returning to the scene of the crime. Maybe I'll make you take your clothes off in the change room so I can sneak a peek. Just kidding. Look at your face. It's all worried and bruised. I love it.
Hmm.
But it just so happens you interrupted me while I was trying on a very new, very pretty bra. Don't get your hopes up, though. You get to buy it for me, but the jury's still out on whether you'll see me in it.
Hmm. Well, alright then.
Oh, good. Eli's working. Eli is my favorite. Don't be mean or weird. Eli! You sassy bitch. How are you?
Yeah. He sure is sassy.
Cassie, my galloping goddess! Welcome back! Welcome back! Kisses!
Funny.
Oh, I see you brought a cute friend. Is this your new sugar legal guardian?
Ah, instead of sugar daddy. I like it. They keep it gender neutral, I guess. Still a bit weird to hear it be gender neutral though.
We're trying it out. Letting them buy me things. Speaking of which, where's the boudoir for Zero's ogling before someone rudely interrupted me?
Alright, yeah, we'll see about that. Turn down my audio a bit. Sorry about that, guys.
I hid it under some skirts in the back. There's just one in your size, and I didn't want any normies to find it. One sec, I'll be a classy mofo and fetch it.
Classic. That's what I think of when I think of Eli. I think classic. Just what we need. More classy queens. Classy sassy. Classy and sassy.
Aww, Eli always makes me feel special. You should take notes. The world will be a better place with more Elis.
So many good choices to say right now. I mean, I know the only one's right, because that one's not good, and this one's good.
Aw, you feeling jealous? Don't worry. You treat me nice and I'll be calling you a bitch. Hey, however you like your desserts, none of my business. I like mine both with or without nuts.
That's an hilarious way for someone to say they're bi. With or without nuts. That is legitimately the best way I've ever heard anyone say they're a bisexual. With or without nuts. Wow, it actually remembers that I'm saving a load. That I'm loading a save.
What, are you serious? It's so sneaky and dishonest. Well played.
Nice. Anyway.
Here you go, babe. Want me to open up a change room for you? I'll even make sure it's locked this time, just in case a certain someone gets any ideas.
Well, I mean, I already have those ideas, so we'll see about that.
No, I'm good. I know it fits. I'm just gonna ponder my options for a little bit.
Sure, that's what she's doing.
Peachy keen, Jelly Queen. Take your time. I've got to go pick up and refold a bunch of blankets. I may have tossed them a bit too exuberantly. Be right back!
Alright, glad he'll be back.
Alright, here's the deal. This is the first of my 3 wishes for you, my cute little genie. I wish to have this. How are you gonna make that happen?
Your wish is my command.
Thank you. You're the sweetest fake sugar bowl I've ever had. Eli, get that rock hard tush back here and bring us through.
Coming, my dear! That's what he said!
And it's what I'll say if tonight goes real well.
Alright, that'll be $160. Cash, credit, or sexual favors?
Oh, we can do sexual favors? Sweet. You hand Eli 15 and change. He looks it over and gives you a thumbs up.
I've got the perfect strapless dress to go with this.
Here you are, and thank you for shopping at Cheek Boutique. Do come again! Tee-hee!
He's laughing at the cum analogy once more.
Alright, it's time to move on to our next challenge. Are you ready? How's your wallet feeling?
Real talk, that bra is mega cute on you. Just wanted to say. Let's roll.
Aw, you're sweet for someone who doesn't have any choice. Thanks. Let's head over to the food court. I need nourishment or I get hangry.
Alright.
As a reward for your fine service and taste in bras, I'll permit you to ask me one question. Make it a good one. I'm mega judging you on your question choice.
Actually, I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because I already know I'm not going to get the good ending. Or at least I'm assuming I'm not going to get the good ending. Because you need 5 successful dates. For the shoplifting thing, I would like to know more about you. How long have you lived here? I thought I spotted a hamster tattoo.
Wah! You naughty little horn dog! No, I don't have any tattoos on my butt. I don't have any tattoos, period.
Yeah, I didn't remember seeing something. I don't know why that was a question. Shoplifting
You
thing.
picked door number 1. Awkward conversation topics. Nice pick.
I like how I'm like, oh, it obviously doesn't matter. As I say, as I save scum through all of them.
Oh, yawn. Life story time, is it? Well, it did say you could ask me about anything.
Alright.
Okay, here goes. I've lived in the area for a while. Moved away, came back, moved away, came back again. The details are sad and boring, so I'll spare you the sob story, but I guess you could say one of those girls never really made it. That never got out of the town I grew up in.
Well, that's sad.
But hey, maybe someday.
True. True. I might have to change the sound. Because miraculously, the music is still overdoing a lot of the voices. And I don't know why that is. Alright, now you guys should hear the music a bit, and me a bit louder as well. Ah, fuck, I don't have deception? Really? That's what I needed? That makes sense. Seems like the kind of girl who would want dishonesty. Well, actually, she was happy about earlier dishonesty, so. Be weird if I didn't want it. If she didn't want it now, huh? Dishonesty, that is. I'm kind of a big fan of the sad and boring stuff. Oh, I know that story. Got my own clothes.
Maybe. Later. I'm liking where this is going, but let's not get too personal yet. So, for our next challenge, I was thinking that we could...
Hey, you guys got any money? I just need $2 to get a bus ticket. Just $2. Come on, don't be cheap on me.
Delinquent.
Don't you dare put your hands on me. The hell is your problem?
Maybe you're hard of hearing. I just need $2. Come on, I'm hungry. I need a sandwich. I'm a growing boy.
I thought it was for a bus ticket. Get away from us, you jerk, before we kick your ass sideways.
Oh, look at this spicy broad. Listen up, skank. I ain't...
I really wish I put into violence anyway. Alright. Fuck. Yeah, I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna, threaten him.
Whoa, whoa, no need to get twisted out of shape. I'm out.
You take a step forward and the kid books it in the opposite direction.
Did you see the look on that guy's face? He just about shat a brick.
It was hilarious to see that, wasn't it?
Well, pervert or no, it's nice having a bodyguard around, I suppose. Maybe if you keep up the superhero gig, I might even give you special privileges.
Well, that sounds pretty nice.
Oh, look at the time. I actually need a jet. I had a good time, though. We should do this again. But maybe leave out the asshole teenager juiced out on hormones.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea.
We cool? You want to do this again?
Yeah, I can reschedule. Your promise to embarrass me. I'm not gonna let you break that promise.
Now that's what I like to hear. You're on, sucker. Next date, I'm gonna really put you to the test. And depending how well you do, I might make it worth your while.
What do you think she's gonna do? Might be particularly humiliating. I actually really hope so.
I'm gonna head out. Thanks for being my slave for the day, perv.
Funny.
Ciao.
Level 2, 7 out of 10. No secrets found. If I had manipulation, I would have had a secret. Sit down, because I'm going to say something nice to you. I had a great time at the mall with you. You might be as clumsy as a drunk corgi, but you clean up good. Anyway, I look forward to our next date. Maybe I'll wear something extra cute if you're good. Anyways, gotta run. Lot to do. Don't ghost me. Ciao. Alright. Here's a message from Eli. Hey, Sticky Bum, I just got a new shipment of ties in, and I was pretending to tie myself up with them when I had a thought you and I should go on a date. You know, just in case things don't work out for the best with Ira. I mean, until she actually shows signs of interest, you and I could have a bit of fun too. So, date? Maybe? Possibly? You can't see it, but I'm giving you magically sparkly puppet eyes. How could you refuse? Sounds like fun. That's a big yes from me. So it's gonna be tomorrow. What time? Yes, can't wait. Tomorrow we'll meet at the park in the afternoon. It'll be fun and educational. Wow. Tomorrow afternoon. Arriving at the cafe, you immediately spot Bonnabelle. She leaps to her feet and gives you a hug.
Hello there, sugar. Why don't you look like a little old chocolate chip cookie looking for a tall glass of milk?
Funny analogy, never heard that one before.
Bless your heart, darling, for ringing me up. I think my evening plans were mostly vacuuming, so you have officially spared me from a life of boredom and solitude.
Well, that is always my goal.
This coffee place is the bee's knees, sugar. The gal in here is an artist. You've heard of magic beans? Well, she's the one who makes them that way. Just keep an eye on her brother. You'll spot him a mile away. Charming little troublemaker, him. Shall we roll out the red carpet and get on with it? Got any objections to coffee and conversation?
On the real vitamin C's. Well, no, she's not a C. Given present company, I figured I'd have a great time just waiting in line at the bank.
Oh, well, aren't you just the kindest little haberdasher this side of the Rockies?
Mm.
You better watch out. Keep up that charming veneer, and you're gonna make this bonbon melt.
I actually probably am from her side of the Rockies.
Let's go in and rustle up a latte.
Hola, aloha, and hello. Welcome to the Queen Bean Coffee House.
Nice. I like being here, don't I?
Oh, Miss Valentine, I love what you have done with your hair. It is like a glorious sunset lighting the ocean waves.
Oh, sugar, you're a regular bouquet in a bow. I wish I could make cupcakes half as sweet as you.
Gracias, Miss Valentine. So, what can I do for you today? The usual? Latte, extra milk, and sugar?
And salt the rim, if you would, darling. I'm feeling a dash adventurous today.
And for you, friendo?
Ooh, maybe that's what I want instead. Make mine just like that, too.
Of course, Miss Valentine. 2 festive macchiatos coming up.
Nice.
Isn't she such a darling? This place used to be run by a trio of hipsters who liked mixing and matching ingredients and giving them funny names. I've got nothing against hipsters or creativity, but one day they offered me something called junk spunk, and I noped out of there on the double.
Junk spunk, that's hilarious.
Anyway, little Lotus there has been running things for a year now, and everything is hunky-dory. Coffee is like kissing. You need it often and by someone who knows how. Don't you agree, sugar?
For sure. Also because I like to throw a little whipped cream in there from time to time.
Don't we all, sugar? Don't we all? So tell me more about yourself, sweet cheeks. I reckon you're new to town since we've never run into each other before. Either that or you secretly hate baked goodies, and this relationship is already doomed to failure.
I'm here for a vacation and for a month. Fear not, my love for patrons is only outdone by my adoration for charming accents and pretty eyes.
Good gracious, darling. You really like to lay those sweet nothings on thick, huh? By the way, I feel I should stress that I didn't ask you to stop.
Why, hello there, Miss Bonbon. As always, it is my great privilege to serve you. How is my favorite customer today? Out in the sunshine where all beautiful girls belong.
Looks like she gets a lovely barrage from both ends, huh? A war on 2 fronts, as they call it, huh?
Ah, Dimitri. How's my little caramel apple doing? I'm doing right as rain during drought season, I'd venture.
I am so happy to hear it. Dimitri is good. He is, how do you say, full of life and fire and chocolate-covered coffee beans.
Dimitri, what are you doing?
She looks cute when she's flustered, doesn't she?
Ahaha! Lotus, my beautiful sister. I am bringing our dear customers their drinks. Can't you see how thirsty they are?
Well, I am very thirsty. As is Bonnabelle, I assume.
I told you not to bother Miss Valentine on her date. I put the no Dimitri sign on that drink tray for a reason.
No Dimitri signs.
Until you learn not to flirt so shamelessly with everyone, you stay in the back and make espresso.
Espresso,
Oh,
espresso,
that's
espresso.
all right, darling. Dimitri was being a perfect gentleman.
Do you see? Even a beastly man like me can clean up and reform his scandalous ways.
You are too kind, Miss Valentine.
and patient and sweet, even to the biggest fools. Well then, deliver their drinks and give him space. Go, go, go!
Here you are, my dear friends. If you need anything else, please do not hesitate to summon me.
Thank you, darlings.
Funny.
Aren't those two just cute as cucumbers? They're so funny. Dimitri just can't help himself from getting under Lotus's skin.
So it appears so. So it would appear so. Kept willing them to give me my drink before they continued the show. That Dimitri's a bit of a smooth talker, huh? I kind of love them.
Oh, me too, sugar. Even when they bicker, they have such pretty voices. I could listen to them for hours.
True. They do sound very nice, don't they?
So I've been mostly talking your ear off, sweet cheeks. You barely gotten a word in edgewise while I've been clucking up a storm. I made a New Year's resolution to try and talk a little less when I'm in good company. And seeing as it's summertime and I haven't started yet, it's not looking good.
Well,
So, feel free to ask me whatever's on your mind. I'm an open book with a fancy bookmark ribbon.
my cookies always come out a bit foamy, bubbly. It's hard to describe. Any
Bless
ideas?
My butter tarts, sugar. That's the kind of question a gal like me dreams about hearing on a first date.
Seriously though. Bubbly, foamy. Any help? Please? I could use all the help I got.
I know exactly what the problem is. Bubbles mean you've got too much egg in the mix, darling. Either you're putting one too many in for good measure, or your eggs are too big.
Ah. Well, that helps a lot. Thank you.
Scale them back, or take a yolk out. That'll fix it right up. Now you got me thinking about cookies, sugar. You certainly guessed the weight of this gal's heart.
Glad to hear.
I just got to the part of the drink where all the sugar sinks to. That's a little slice of heaven.
Forgot to cheers. Here's to good coffee and great company.
Oh, cheers, darling. All right, sugar. I've got a few questions for you.
I forgot about that.
Fine, just a little test of character I'd like to throw into the mix on a first date. Feel free to pass on them, but just know you are being judged. First question. What's the best way to measure flour for a recipe? Stainless steel measuring cups or a scale?
Flour. Here's my hands. My cookies suck.
Oh, darling, I do declare, you're a peach who knows just how to tickle my funny bone.
That is funny.
You failed that question, but you're definitely getting a consolation prize.
Well, that's good.
Question number 2. What is the proper way to cuss someone out? Do you say, bless your heart, or you're as sharp as a throw pillow?
Oh no. If it's bless your heart, I've been grossly misinterpreting how my friends in Kentucky feel about me.
Oh, darling. Oh, you're just 50 shades of delightful.
It's true. They must really hate me if that's how they say fuck you.
All right, last question, sugar. If a gal in a corset comes moseying up to you, what is the good and proper way to address her ample bosom, which she obviously puts so much effort into?
Well, glad to see I just got enough suave for what it is that I need to say, apparently. I'd say thank goodness for those eyes.
Oh, well, sugar, that's just perfect. Beg your pardon, what were we talking about? I think I got a bit distracted there.
Your phone, Charmalor. What startles Bonneville?
Sugar, that's me. I've got to get back to the bakery
Oh, no.
and get a cake in the oven. Unfortunately, it doesn't work just turning the heat up to cook them faster.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. Because then you get either uneven cooked or you get burned.
Darling, the time just flew by. I had such a wonderful time. I'd sure love to get together again and do a little dinner and dancing. Are you busy next week?
My calendar just suddenly cleared
Wonderful,
completely.
sugar. I can't wait. Thanks for being a sweetheart. I'm looking forward to returning the favor. Don't be a stranger now. After a while, Crocodile.
You and Bonnibel started dating. Affection, 10 out of 10. Night. Save. Save on slot 7. We're going to go back. We're going to go home. We are going to now end the game, which here... I want to make sure I saved. Save. 7. Yeah. Alright. Yay me. Boop. Oh, I'm already. That's boop. Title screen. Go to the title screen now. Title screen. If you can't tell, I'm real peculiar about my saves. I don't want any progress to go unsaved. Anyway. That is the end of the first few nights of Hush Hush. This is the real thing, not the demo, so we will go through all the way to the first ending I get, and then we'll probably play again, and again, and again. See you later. Bye.